Hey besties, welcome back to my channel. It has been over a year since I have posted, but I am back, and honestly guys, I am wanting to create more content. I always come back and say I want to create more content, and then I just completely just shit on myself. So I'm gonna hold myself accountable and film twice a week for YouTube and once or twice a week for my socials, because I honestly just repurpose that content. All right guys, face is washed, took off my glasses because I don't really need them on right now. What we're working with, guys, I tried this so I don't feel like I need any tinted anything on my brows. I'm just gonna put some brow gel. Oh my gosh, you guys, if you hear that, do you guys hear that? Okay, I have like a bench and I'm looking for a more comfortable something for my vanity, but this is all I could do right now. So first step, honestly, I'm just gonna get ready and then we are just going to talk about what's been going on. So I want to say like the end of 2024 we made a decision to go on a cruise, and I started filming all this stuff. I got really like hype about it, and then somebody hacked my freaking TikTok. So I got really discouraged and down and out. I was like, I recorded everything on our cruise, so stay tuned. Ended up going on the cruise and we stayed in South Beach, and it was so freaking pretty. Like, it was so pretty. I cannot remember the name of the hotel, but I will put it down below, or I am going to put it on the screen for you guys. Basically, we stayed at this hotel and it was right across from the beach, and oh my gosh, it was so pretty. Like, we had the prettiest view. The rooms are a little bit smaller, but I mean, even staying in like New York, like I feel like you kind of get used to rooms like that when you're traveling. They're not always the biggest, and we did get a suite. And Southwest, you guys broke my heart with this one. I love Southwest, but this honestly just broke my heart. So in our home state, one of the customer service reps was helping us. She said basically our flight got canceled as we got there. She said our flight got canceled because of weather. All right, like, we get it, right? We can't help that. Books us for a later flight, which is fine. We were okay with that. She proceeds to book our minor children without us. I mean, like, on a complete separate flight. Honestly, if my child was maybe like 16, even 15, 14 even, depending, I would probably let them. Our son was 6 at the time, and our daughter was 2. So we were just like, yeah, not gonna happen. Ended up booking us something else later, even later, which whatever, as long as we're together, right? All of a sudden, like 30 minutes later, our flight, the first flight that we originally booked, took off with our bags in the carrier. We are still in our home state. We didn't even know our bags were on that flight until we get to Miami. We're waiting. Where is our bags? Where's our bags? Where's our luggage? Oh, it's completely somewhere else. It's not even in Miami. It's like, I think it was like in Boston. It was in Boston. It really sucked because my husband and my son and father-in-law were going on a fishing excursion the next day. Early in the morning, they had to go and get like contact solution, contact cases. They had to go and get like toothbrushes, basic hygiene things. And they basically wore the same clothes, their airport fits, they wore to the fishing excursion, but they made the best of it and they caught awesome fish. And then my mother-in-law, sister-in-law, and sister, they left to the airport to get our luggage the following day because we got a call that it was there. While they were out doing that, I stayed at the hotel with our 2-year-old and basically called around because we needed a place to cook the fish. Could not really find anywhere, South Beach area, Miami really, that would cook the fish. A lot of them kind of stopped after COVID, but we have a winner. Honestly, I'm just so bad with names, so I'm going to give them a huge shout out right here because you guys honestly just made that whole situation just kind of, you guys had great service. The food was literally cooked to perfection for everybody. I personally do not eat seafood, fish, or anything like that, but everybody that did eat it absolutely tore it up. They cooked it 3 different ways, which was super awesome. Water break. So they ended up cooking up that food for us, and it was, like I said, 10 out of freaking 10. So we ended up spending like 3 days in Miami before we went on the cruise. We ended up going on the cruise, and it was an 8-day cruise. We get on the cruise, everything was easy. Like, the process is so easy as long as you have what you need out and are ready to move it. Our first stop was at the Bahamas. Next stop was in Saint Martin, the Virgin Islands, and then our stop after that was in Puerto Rico. It was so fun. I got my piña colada, which was amazing. I love piña coladas, virgin, non-virgin, whatever. Give them to me. I love coconut. And then on the day of my daughter's birthday, we did the Cat in the Hat themed Dr. Seuss birthday breakfast. It was literally just honestly so magical for her. The hell was that? So aside from all of that, we did do the city tours. We love doing the city tours with, you know, the people out on the island. I personally like to just wait until we get on the island to book, but that's just personal preference. People do like the security of being able to book through Carnival because you could get your money back in the event you know, it's canceled. And then 2, if you are out on an excursion and you happen to be late, they will wait for you because you are part of the Carnival excursion itself. Versus if you kind of book yourself, don't have good time management, and come back late, baby, the ship is gone. Like, it's gone. So we end up getting back from our cruise, and we are in Miami at this point. And it was bittersweet to leave the cruise. It's always bittersweet to leave the cruise. I literally get cruise blues, is what I call it, and it makes me shed a couple tears. So we end up staying a couple more nights, and then my husband and I got to kind of go and explore a couple of places, which I think was super cool. We end up coming back home, and obviously that was just, it's always like depressing to come back home from a really good vacation, but we did end up taking our son to Disneyland, and that was honestly just magical in itself. We did stay at the Pixar Place Hotel, which also, hello, it really sucks that they are going to get rid of the early entrance for the individuals that do stay at those hotels, because yeah, we definitely utilized that. Side note, this literally is the best, and my mother-in-law gifted this to me for my birthday, so shout out to her. It was a little bit rainy when we were at Disneyland, but that literally did not stop us, because to me, if I'm at home and it's rainy, I'm staying inside. If I'm on vacation and it's rainy, it's a beautiful day outside, it's not super hot, and it's not freezing, like, perfect. We could still go. We did get our own little private entrance, but it was only from a specific time to a specific time for us to enter through there. So we still utilized the heck out of it. We absolutely loved that. We did get to watch some fireworks. They do have a firework viewing area in the Pixar Hotel. Our room was literally perfect view. I mean, perfect view of the water show. And that was just so freaking, that was beautiful. Talk about beautiful. That was beautiful. So as we are coming back from our little, trip, I end up getting an email from my job. And keep in mind, this wasn't like a job, like, to feed my family. Honestly, it was a job to get me out of the house and for my mental health. And I ended up getting let go because they needed more full-time people and I just wasn't a fit for them because I was PRN and I was honestly working maybe like 8 hours a month maximum, if that. And that was kind of hard to maintain already as it was because I am a stay-at-home mom. I like, I still had my daughter. She's in school now, so it would have been perfect for right now that, they are in school, but it just didn't work out. And I honestly was really sad about that because it literally happened as I was in like Austin's airport, and it was just through an email. I called them and they didn't answer. It was just really depressing. But anyways, long story short, I no longer work there, but that's okay. I don't wish them any ill will. I just, it sucks, because I just liked going for like adult interaction. Now we kind of breeze through the holidays and we literally are already in April. We are going to a couple of concerts this year, which honestly I'm really excited for because I just need a little bit of time out of here. We are going to make our way to Washington, D.C., which I am also very excited for. One of my lights just turned off. Bye, besties.